Previously on the roster.
Hey, does anybody know where that Swedish dude is? Is anybody here from Sweden? Where's the Swedish guy? There he is.
And being injured right now is definitely not a good thing.
What a way to start off the season, eh?
Yeah.
It's tomorrow. And just flight's delayed. I have no idea why.
So now it's technically day one of the PSP.
Man, I'm ready. Let's play. I'm good to go. No, I need sleep. I'm tired.
All of them and myself and all the guys were all great. We played pretty solid all around. So yeah, we'd like to come to Dallas. I think you do well. Perfect, man. Thank you.
Welcome to the Badlands. For 17 years, Badlands Paintball Field, located 30 miles from downtown Chicago, has been a virtual mecca for tournament paintball in the Midwest. Founded by Rennick Miller, the field also has spent its 2 decades of existence serving as the practice facility for his professional paintball team, Chicago Aftershock. A particularly brutal and icy winter has kept Aftershock locked inside for the 2014 preseason, exclusively practicing it indoors scattered throughout the Midwest prior to the season kickoff. Right now, Shock is hosting their first outdoor practice of 2014. 2 days of scrimmages with Omaha Vicious.
Guys, we cannot. Aftershock, come in here. Dude, I want the kill going over here, guys. We could have ran this dude down way earlier when there was 5 of us alive. Aftershock, come in here. Listen, you guys, this is 5 on 5. You have a team with you. You guys are playing one-on-ones against everybody. You're playing a one-on-one game and you're losing that one-on-one battle. Let's fucking play as a team on those guys. Guys, we were 5-3 right there and we got picked apart. The dude stupid and moves into D3, speed bump his okay? Speed bump him. Don't let him get a chance to come out on you. 4 on 2 after that, okay? Come on, guys. Move, we move together. Don't overextend. Let's go, let's go. Next line.
The team embraces Coach Mike Bruno's words and spirit, but putting them into practice can prove more difficult when you're unfamiliar with the teammate in the bunker behind you. The roster carousel has started spinning. The second event of the PSP series is on the horizon, and Aftershock has already lost 2 players from the team that they sent to Dallas. For 32-year-old Nick Matthews, the need to be home with his young family in Council Bluffs, Iowa, has forced him to step away from the team that he loves. For 23-year-old Clodian Mitri, it's his desire to be away from home and his native Chicago that's causing problems.
Can you talk a little bit where Clodian was today?
Yeah.
Or Clodian's absence?
Well, I saw his Instagram, and it looked like he was having fun somewhere else.
I'm actually in Boston for like 3 days. I'm heading out to Seattle and actually go hiking on Thursday. So I'll be living out of 2 kids for the next 2 weeks.
Mitri, born in Albania and raised in Chicago, realized a decade-long dream earlier this spring by topping a field of 100 players at an open tryout and earning a spot on Aftershock for the PSP season opener in Dallas.
Clodian.
The chance to suit up in an Aftershock jersey wasn't the only new opportunity Mitri was presented with this spring.
Kind of crazy. It's like I had the opportunity to lunch time with this new opportunity for work and the opportunity to lunch time to actually play professional paintball. So it was kind of surreal that on both ends, the dream job that I worked so hard for during college, and I essentially felt like I got the dream job on the paintball field to play professional paintball with one of the hometown legends.
Along with being a smart guy, is he's an experienced guy. He lives for experiences.
And it was an amazing experience and something that I always dreamt about.
I don't want Aftershock to be an experience where Clodian makes the team and then he's not going to be in at 110% the way we need everybody to really be.
It was tough to really maintain my schedule, and I was traveling for work, and when I wasn't, weekend practices were overlapping with triathlon training or traveling.
Being handed a professional jersey with your name on the back isn't the end, but rather the beginning. The workload and dedication necessary to get on the field and stay on the field increases exponentially. Something that's often lost on those with pro paintball aspirations until it's too late.
You know, we're only taking 10 MAO. He didn't make the top 10.
I was doing well managing my schedule for a while, but then I noticed I wasn't really giving it 100% on both ends. And I think the biggest takeaway is just kind of, everyone thinks they know what it goes into being a professional athlete or a professional paintball player. In order to be good at professional paintball, it's something that you need to give 110% in.
Wow.
Day in, day out, you need to eat, breathe the paintball. I learned that point in Dallas. That's when it hit me that I couldn't do that.
Is the end game to make the team, or is the end game to make the team better and win? So if the end game is just to make the team, then we don't want players like that in the team.
Because in pro paintball, like in life, nothing is given and everything is earned. With the departure of Nick Matthews and Clodian Mitri, Aftershock is happy to get back veteran front attacker Davey Simmons. After having to miss the first event, the 29-year-old from Yorkville, Illinois, is now sporting both a healthy ankle and a healthy baby girl.
I missed the first tournament because my daughter Lila was born, and so I had to miss that obviously, or else I'd have been in the doghouse forever.
While Shock was fighting off relegation Sunday morning in Dallas, Lila Simmons was entering the world in Chicago. Davey's heart was in Illinois with his daughter and his girlfriend, but his competitive spirit was in Texas with his brothers.
Literally texting the team while she was in labor, and yeah, I was in contact with them the whole time. It was kind of, the girlfriend wasn't too happy, but I had to see what was going on out in Texas. Well, it was my first child, so I didn't know what to expect, but it was awesome. I was scared, obviously, like I think most dads at first, but I love it now. She's great. She makes me smile. She turns rough days into good days.
For the 10th and final spot on the team, the squad is looking a little further away than the Chicago suburbs.
My name is Jacob Tilkainen, living in Stockholm, Sweden. I'm 21 years old. I've been playing paintball for 4 years and 0 pro years.
In December of 2013, Tilkainen left his native Sweden with a bag filled only with his paintball gear and his dreams. He headed to the United States to stay with relatives in Boston on a temporary visa and make playing professional paintball a reality. After winning Boston Paintball's annual amateur combine, Tilkainen headed to Chicago for Aftershock's open tryout in February.
Jacob had a great tryout at the indoor Paintball Explosion, and he really impressed us. We knew that we wanted to make him part of the camp.
Tilkainen dazzled and was the top-rated prospect, but his tenuous visa status left Aftershock uncomfortable with adding him to the roster at the time, less than a month before the season opener in Dallas.
I was traveling back to Sweden because my visa was expiring.
Jacob sent me a bunch of stuff, like visa information. He sent it to me that I got to sign for him for his government. I ain't the paper role model, so someone else got to do that. And we just have to get that figured out.
It was just too quick, so we decided to put him on the back burner.
Tried just to grind it out and play as much paintball as possible as I can of my off time and earn money to be able to pay for all these trips that I'm about to make. Wait for the Shock guys to call me back. First week of when the layoff came out, I got a text from AJ.
Jacob has got back to us. We had a pretty good conversation, via Facebook.
So I was back in Sweden then, and I won an LV1 at the Boston Combine and sold that one to get afford with a ticket from Stockholm to Chicago. And now I'm back again, and I can stay here for another 90 days.
Jacob's just got a lot of heart, and he really wants to do this badly. So we want to facilitate that. AJ has a lot of belief in him, and we have a lot of belief in AJ.
I think the best part about Jacob's game is his ability to communicate on the field.
Jacob is definitely a candidate. The guys love him. Jacob can play. Okay, and then where's Jacob?
Tell me what you got on you, Sully.
Okay, Jacob,
Okay.
you're gonna have to dive into this, okay? But contain, because Kirk is at the X snake side, okay?
You want me to shoot inside?
Contain this, make sure nobody's in this area for him, okay? Okay, but then you gotta play paintball, buddy, and get out. If we get a G where there's nobody that's gonna be able to immediately go get Kirk, then f***ing start playing your game, okay? Start playing heads up, going forward. El Forwidito. I don't know how they say it in Finland.
I thought Jacob played actually really well today, man. He's got a lot of those European Russian tendencies, which is cool to see. His gunfighting's pretty sharp. He listens really well and he talks very well. I think he'll bring some more young enthusiasm and some of that what do you call it? That New Jack grit.
What'd you think of him?
I mean, so far so good.
Yeah.
But everybody's playing terrible. So.
Right. As a whole, we didn't play very well against Vicious today, but that's a team issue, not necessarily an individual skill issue.
Yeah. So it's tough. I mean, because it's tough because people are dying quick.
Right.
Like there's some quick quick points, especially if people get shot off the break. And then I look at him and I find him on the field, but then he's getting blown up because he's like the last guy left, or second to get last guy or whatever.
He's still got a lot to learn, but
he's a pretty solid player. He communicates really well. It's one of the things I love most about him. That's a huge thing with any professional team or with any team in general. Being able to communicate where players are, what you need to be able to move into another spot, all things like that, and that's a huge part of the game. And he's got the fundamentals down, of course. He's got a great snapshot, and running and gunning's great, and
he's got a good base, and he seems like he's eager to learn.
Yeah.
He's still a little rougher around the edges, but for somebody playing only 4 years and no years pro, you'll have that. But I think we'll be able to mold him into a really good paintball player.
I don't know how many reps he'll get out of MAO, but still.
Probably the same thing we have with Collodion.
Right.
Where,
throw him in if we can, see what he does.
Yeah, like I trust him enough to play.
I really hope they pick me on the MEO. Right now, what I'm feeling, I'm not playing my highest potential. Just need to go out there and play, talk, communicate, and so on, and start thinking more than just running.
From what I've understood and what we've talked about as team management and stuff like that is we're taking 9, and we'll go from there.
Now that we've had him out here a few weekends, I don't see any issues going forward. I think he'll fit pretty well with us.
It's official. Next week, Jacob Tilkanen will head to Maryland to compete in the PSP Mid-Atlantic Open as an official member of Chicago Aftershock. Aftershock arrives in Chesapeake City, Maryland on Thursday. The day's agenda is to practice, walk fields, and gear up with help from their sponsors. Paintball pundits aren't giving Aftershock much of a chance for success at the tournament. The field designed for this event is regarded as a slow, technical gunfighting field.
Just sit here and not lose that battle, right? Just zone up here.
Aftershock's aggressive, die-going forward style isn't expected to translate well in this layout.
So many things stopping.
The team also faces a tough bracket, which consists of defending series champion San Diego Dynasty, Dallas Open winner Los Angeles Infamous, the Los Angeles Ironman, and the newest entry into the champions bracket, Moscow Art Chaos. Off the field, the Mid-Atlantic Open is shaping up eerily similar to Dallas. As Thursday draws to a close, one member of the team is struggling to even get to Maryland. This time it's Coach Mike Bruno, who's battling both a severe case of the flu and the ill will of the paintball travel gods.
I have you covered. I know what you're talking about, but are you even going to be trying to do that? Just text me when you're literally backing away from the gate and the pilot comes on and says clear for departure. I know you're in it, but he has to let me know when he says clear for departure and then turn off your phone. All right? All right, bye.
What's the Bruno update?
He's sitting on the plane, waiting to take off, miserable as hell. He's got a middle seat. He's got a middle seat, and there's a kid next to him. He's trying to be as sick as possible. He doesn't want anybody sitting next to him, but I guess that didn't work.
We ready to go?
Let's roll.
All right, you guys.
Shock heads back to the hotel to check in, still waiting on the arrival of Coach Mike Bruno and Carl Markowski.
It's right there. Where the elevator is. It's going to be another adventure.
Yeah.
Who's going to pick up Bruno?
I don't know why. I should be smaller than that. I don't know why I played the first X-Ball.
Stop asking questions. I don't want to give any more answers. I quit for the day. Yeah. All right.
Unfortunately, something else has arrived.
Is it raining that hard, really?
It's raining hard.
That's nice. Yo, slipping and sliding.
Not get anywhere.
Where's the elevator?
Down there, we have to load back up and drive our down there, unless you want to walk to the end of the building.
Isn't there a little tunnel? Kirk
No, there's no tunnel.
Kirk, go check it.
No, I'm not. Go get it, Kirk. Come on.
Come on, Kirky.
Be the hero.
Go check. There's got to be the tunnel.
It's just water.
Yeah, you said it.
What an idiot.
Hey, we can cruise it.
Go, go.
Yeah, guys.
Ah, suckers! Really?
Oh, bitches.
That's one task accomplished. The next one is getting someone to the airport to pick up Bruno.
Ryan, I better have my own back. I better have my own back. 2.5 hours I've been here.
I know.
That's not cool, dude.
What do you want me to do about it, man? I don't have a GPS phone. I'm in America. I'm not
I didn't
at
talk
home.
leave when you're supposed to leave. I'm sick. Here's what I know. Let's rewind one thing. I talked to him, Chris, standing right behind the camera. Chris, but I called Rob, okay? And Chris told me they were on the way. And Rob told me they were on the way. Then I called Cliff, and Cliff told me they were on the way. Then 30 minutes go by, and I call to see what the progress is. And Cliff says, I don't even know what you're talking about. Brian and Chris went to get you. I said, wait a minute. I just talked to you a half hour ago, and you were coming to get me. So you went right. You guys make no sense.
Hi, Brian. What's up, man?
You're all fucking running to the X, dude. I swear to God. Whose rental is this? Is this our rental?
What?
Is this our rental from home?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we had a little car. Decent.
Hey,
Oh, it's only an hour and 12 minutes.
not the way I was
Are
driving.
you serious?
Not
It's
the
that
way-
f***ing bar, Chris?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Far, dude.
What's that f***ing movie that Sylvester Stallone was in, dude? I watched that. I could get us out of here if this thing collapses.
The PSP Mid-Atlantic Open is underway, and the field design is definitely influencing results. The tournament is seeing mostly low-scoring games, and a number of tie matches, a rarity. Chicago finishes Friday with a 1-1 record, a victory over Infamous, and a loss to Dynasty. Aftershock opens Saturday with a key match against Arc Chaos. A victory should put Aftershock through to Sunday, marking the first time the rebuilt team would make it to the top 4. Validation that Rennick Miller and Mike Bruno's plan to revitalize the franchise is working. But it won't come easy. Arc Chaos is a Russian super team who has been a force in the European Millennium Series the last 2 seasons. They are led by 5-time world champion Konstantin Fedorov, one of the most dominant players of the last decade. Arc Chaos smashed their way through the Challengers Division at the 2014 PSP Dallas Open, earning the right to compete in the Champions League at the Mid-Atlantic Open.
Hey, let's go. Come on, let's go. All right, listen to me, guys. Listen to Kirk. Listen to Kirk. Kirk. We got everyone in here. Kirk. Hey, big game right now, boys. Right now or never, man. Big game. Let's go.
Med what? Med what? Med what?
Hearts on 3. 1, 2, 3. Hearts!
Aftershock is stepping up. They follow their 7-3 victory over Art Chaos with a 2-2 draw against the Los Angeles Ironmen later in the day, which sends Chicago through to Sunday. They'll battle Edmonton Impact in the semifinals later today. Shock has made the top 4 in the Champions League, and Jacob Tilkainen has made the most improbable dream come true.
But when we go into the snake, we're gonna have to switch again.
Don't talk to you. Unless AJ's with you, then you have to shoot straight on. Do your thing, all right, buddy?
How's it feel to walk on a field at a pro tournament, pro field with Shock?
It's pretty awesome. I see some of my old idols. I don't have any idols right now. Got the opportunity to play with Shock. I dropped that whole idol thing. I'm trying to, from my old team, we always were like focused no matter who was on the other side. So I'm gonna try to see, I don't see them as dynasty, infamous, damage, whatever. I know that if you play sloppy and if you're not doing explosive moves, go low or anything, you're gonna get shot, for sure. And I've already felt that. So no sloppiness, straight up all the time, gun up, look up, do explosive. Starting to get a little bit nervous and realize that now I'm here, you know, it's kind of hard to realize when you're sitting home. Now I'm actually here and meeting some friends and see all the pro players actually here, see the everything, the trade stands, webcast team and so on, so I'm actually feeling it. It's pretty cool. I'm happy. Finally hard work pay off.
Next time, on the series finale of the roster, the PSP Mid-Atlantic Open continues as Aftershock battles Edmonton Impact in the Champions League semifinals. Shock enters the second half of the season, and wheels start to come off.
Yesterday we were not prepared one bit.
Consistency becomes an issue as Aftershock closes the 2014 season at the World Cup of Paintball with plenty of new faces, as Mike Bruno and the remaining core left try to honor the Aftershock mantra of Win World Cup. Watch new episodes of The Roster, starring Chicago Aftershock, every month through December 2014. Get access to new episodes first, plus bonus content, a digital hard copy, and the ability to seamlessly stream episodes across both Apple and Android mobile devices with a Vimeo Season Pass, available from planeteclipse.com.
So anyway, I came up behind him and I put 6 in the back of his head. I mean, I walked right up to him like 5 foot away. Tried to, you know, anyway, I went bam, 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 shot him. And he instantly, he's an old school player too, dude. That dude didn't faze him. You know, he rocked his head, he whipped around because nobody was yelled dead on either side of the teams yet. And he thought he knew what I did, and he ran to, and he tackled Mancow. This guy was on their team. He tackled him, physically tackled him, and I heard him telling him I'm behind them. Well, when that happened, I had already started to run, and I shot like 5 or 6 of them in the back, and then there was a big fight because they said I was wet. I was wet from the waist down and stuff, and there's no water on the field, and all these accusations were made, but that was probably my most fondest memory. Yeah, that was fun.